Okay, we are live. So this is one question that I always want to ask someone, and I think today I got the right person to ask. So I have Vineetha from all the way from Australia connected with me, and we are going to talk about a lot of things. And before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Praveen. I'm currently living in US. I lived in Australia for almost 12 years. I'm originally from India. I'm an engineer by profession, and also I side hustle on an online business. And today we are going to talk more about the online business. And yeah, please, Vinita, introduce yourself, and then we can jump in to the questions.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you so much for your invitation. Yes, to introduce myself, my name is Vineetha. I'm originally from Kerala, India. I lived in Canada for about 15 years. Now, recently, we moved to, exploring Australia for now. Yeah, I'm a mom of three. I have a teenager, 16 years, and then 13 years and 11 years. And I started business a few years ago, almost 5 years ago, and then I took actually 2 years break and then came back, and now I'm a digital business coach. Yeah, that's me.
Amazing, amazing. So the one question that I want to ask is, so mostly nurses, right? So your profession is nurse, and when I lived in Australia, I used to see these nurses, and then I get jealous of them because they get very good pay. Even one time I thought, why can't I move from engineering to nursing? So is it worth it to work as a nurse because their lifestyle is totally different. So I always envy on their lifestyle, but you being a nurse, making you were in Canada for 15 years and then you now move to Australia, so you have that freedom of moving, and then wherever you go you always have your job backed up, good pay. Then why you chose to do this online business? Is it really necessary, and what made you to do this online business? Because I've seen most of the nurses, they invest in something. So I know a few nurses in Australia, they have like three, four, five, six properties, and then they have a very good lifestyle. So what made you to choose this online business? Please share it with us.
Yes, that's a very good question, actually, Praveen. Honestly speaking, I was not looking for a business opportunity. I didn't want to. I didn't want it to invest in anything because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I can actually run a business successfully. I thought, okay, I did my education. My background is from nursing. I can upgrade my nursing skill. And, as you said, we get actually decent pay, especially in these countries, of course. And then if you have more days off or more time, you can go for like overtime shifts and you get more pay too, right? But I think that ends when you hit certain age, like especially after 35 you started thinking, oh my god, is this the same routine that I wanted to continue until I get my retirement, right? Maybe like 60, 65, or 70. Because I can even see people where, like, 70 years old, 72 years old, they maybe take couple of months break and they're coming back to work. Why? Because they cannot afford the lifestyle, or they have mortgages and other commitments, right? So they need to work, they need to continue, they're not comfortable to get that retirement. So I started thinking, maybe like after 35, or when I reached 35, 36, it was really hard. And also, the real reason actually I was looking for something extra other than nursing is because I thought, when I like in Canada, we do 12-hour shifts. So when you work 3 days or 4 days, you get sometimes 3 days off, 4 days off, sometimes even 5 days off you get. And then more, what I usually do is I do 16 hours, like, long hours, or I do pick up extra shifts on off days. And then when you realize your health is also getting affected, I had health problems. And then you were like, what happens if I won't be able to continue the work? The real reason, though, for me was the debt. Like, we had huge consumer debt. And I went to Canada as an international educated nurse, like, student. So I had liability back home. So I was thinking about it every single time the paycheck comes. We have other family responsibilities too. So I wasn't able to pay off the debt, the principal amount. It was always the interest rate. So I was like, I have to do something different to make a change, or that's the time I decided, okay, if I start something online, I can stay home. I don't have to leave my house. I have to leave behind my kids. I can stay with them and work online, right? Because I have the Wi-Fi, I have the computer, I have the smartphone. So how can I make money from internet? That's what I was actually started thinking. And then I started looking and I started doing like, simple surveys and everything, and I realized, man, this is a waste of time because it takes a lot of time but you don't earn anything. And then by the grace of God, I ended up watching a mom's video. She was saying that, oh, there is a business platform, anyone can actually do it, you don't need any business experience, you don't have to be tech savvy. That's the only thing I heard. Then I jumped on, I watched the free info session first, and then I saw, I didn't understand a single thing of, sorry, I think I'm going a little bit far, but um I didn't understand a single thing when they explain about the business. The only thing I noticed are the testimonials. And I was really looking at their eyes. Are they real? Are they talking real? Right? So I could actually connect with them, and I took the step and I started my business.
Amazing. So I could actually connect with you because my mom was a nurse, and then I
Yeah.
know the struggles going on a night shift, and then yeah, staying away from the family, the health issues, yeah, everything I can connect with you. And you made a smart decision, right? So you want to do something in online at the same time you want to continue with your day job, and then yeah. So I think this business fits very well for those people who want to continue their job and then do it as a side hustle and online. Amazing. And you you mentioned that so you watch those webinar and then you look into the testimonial. You had no experience, but you trusted them. So what made you to trust someone online looking at their testimonial or a random video? Because even now I don't know you and you don't know me only because of the business we are connected. Though we live in Australia or we know each other from same country, right? So how that first trust, what is the trust that the person earned from you to look into further, come and then pay that 149 and then continue? Can you explain
Yes.
how did you get that trust?
Yeah, I think for me, first and foremost was the instinct. When I watched, I got a feeling from within. They're real people, right? And then I was showing the videos and the presentation to my husband. I need a second opinion from other person who is well, experienced. So he was also convinced by the presentation, not the testimonials, but the presentation, the business presentation. What is the compensation plan and everything when we watch the full videos. And then another plus point is that they added us to the private Facebook group, right? So when you pay the membership fee, that's the privilege that we get. We will be added to the private Facebook community where you can actually see more people. It's not just a one-to-one conversation happening. I'm not just connected with my mentor. I have the entire community. I can check other people how they are doing. Are they real? People cannot fake everything, right? Maybe they can create a multiple or a couple of posts, scam or fraudulent activities. But when I look into the group, when I was exploring, I realized, okay, these are real people, right? I was able to connect. There were nurses, stay-at-home parents, people have, it's not like all talented, highly skilled people. They're very ordinary people, everyday people like me. That's got actually connected. And also I prayed a lot. I was praying really hard, God, please, if this opportunity is not for me, and if I won't be able to do this, then please remove this out of my sight, right? That's what I was really praying so hard, but kept coming back to me. And instinct, feeling, prayer, and other people, seeing other people, kind of made me, help me make the decision.
Yeah, thank you. Well said. So I always tell this thing, right? So we pray, but God won't come and hand over, knock your door and hand over the solution. So He will send something for us. So this
Yeah.
is a kind of opportunity that many people they don't realize that. So they keep
No.
praying that God will come, but God keeps sending you some opportunities, but we don't realize that. Amazing.
that-
So let us be transparent here. I don't want the figures, but just want to know what is life before this business and after this business, how it has changed. Not on the monetary side, but also again how your lifestyle has changed, how it has impacted your kids, and then your family life, and then your personal life too. Because since you are in online, you haven't done anything while you are being a nurse. And when you started this online business, so you'll be exposed in the social media, right? So how that, and so those kind of experience, can you share it with us, please?
Oh my goodness, Praveen, if you don't know me before 5 years ago or even 3 years ago, there is a two different version of myself. That's why I recently started a series saying, helping the person I used to be. Because there is a different version itself, personal change, personal transformation is the huge change, I would say. Camera shy, but still I'm not comfortable going live or doing the interviews or making video, but still I'm doing it because I know I have a solid business that I'm proud about, so I wanted to share with everybody there. So personal transformation, first, number one thing I would say, in terms of confidence, in terms of perspective, seeing life in a different level. Like, I didn't know anything about investing or making more money. It's just always, you go for work and you come wait for your paycheck and that kind of thing, right? But now I know there is potential. If we are willing to do something different, then there will be, results, right? So that's a huge difference, like personality, personal life, and also perspective. Financial wise, of course, changed, when you're like debt free, and also it helps your kids with their lives, right? So life entirely changes, and also we can choose the place that we wanted to live. If if I started a business, even if it's a traditional business or something else, if I started that business in Canada, if it was not online or global business, I won't be able to come to like Australia now. That all, actually, when I think about it, it's really powerful. The potential here is really, really huge. So that also actually impacted our life. We got actually more options in our life. More doors has been opened. And yeah, and also giving private education, private school education to our kids is was like nothing we never imagined doing, because it was always a hard thing. We wanted to, but we were not able to afford. But now I can do that, and all the we traveling and everything, all the vacation that we're taking and everything, like a lot of things, actually, personal and financial.
Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, we get both financial and also the personal transformation. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what else we need? So we are taking care of kids' education, and then we are debt free, and then our life is good. So yeah. So adding this extra income to our daily job is always helpful. And finally, so any comments to all the people who might be thinking, maybe may not be having the same instinct that you had when you saw a video, right? So what kind of advice, or just two words for them, few words that you would like to share?
Yeah, there is usually, when it comes to online, people are so scared, people are skeptical, but that's healthy. But you have to really think: do you want to continue whatever, wherever you are in currently? If you're happy, 100% happy, then stay there. But if you're 1% less happy, and you are always thinking you have a bit more potential, you want to change, you want a different life, better life, I meant, then you need to actually take action. Otherwise, you will be exactly in the same place. Doesn't matter after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So if you want to change in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, then you need to take that action today. Now is the perfect. There is no perfect time. I was somebody who was waiting for a perfect time, right time. Okay. Oh, I have some issues in my personal life. Or life happened. Or I'm not healthy. I'm sad. I'm depressed. Then I'll postpone everything for next. Whenever I'm 100% happy and perfect, oh, I will do it. That's not going to happen. Life is always not very fair to people. So think about what you can do right now, today. That's all matters. And then like, if you're looking into the business opportunity, anything else, you study well what you're getting into. That's why we are offering the full videos, right? There is a 2 to 3 hours worth of videos that you can finish in 30 days. That's a lot of time. Even
Mhm.
if you have a tight schedule, you will have 3 hours in that 30 days. Watch everything and then connect with the person, ask all the questions, get all the answers, clarity, then you decide. Even if you watch the videos, you paid the membership fee, doesn't matter. You're not obligated to do the business. You're learning it. You're studying,
Yeah.
ask questions, get the clarity, and then make an informed decision. That's what I wanted to say. If you're seriously looking into another opportunity, doesn't matter if you have a stable career, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen with your health. So it's always better to have something on the side, especially when you have job, especially when you're healthy. Take a look at it and then start and work on it, so that one day this will help you in many situations, which I have personal experience.
Very well said. Thank you. Thank you so much. So if you're watching us, for all the viewers, so if you're getting this good vibe and then if you're praying, then this is the correct right opportunity. All you need to do is just reach out to us, and then we will give you a link for a webinar that what we did, we watched previously, and then that transformed our life too. So yeah, just reach out to us, and then we'll send you a webinar link where you can watch it. And then if you want to proceed further, so we can take it further, or if you feel that if this is not the right fit for you, you can free to walk off. So no pressure, no obligation. Okay, so we'll talk more later, and thank you for watching us, thank you for joining us, and I wish you all a very blessed and productive day. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Vineetha,
everyone.
for joining
Thank
me.
you for being. Thank you.